YouTube, what's good? It's your boy, Paul Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. Hey, guess what? If this your first time tuning in, go ahead, hit the doggone subscribe button, hit the notification bell every time I post up new content. Well, it's Monday, March 22nd, no, 27th, right? 2023. So I am officially under 10 days before I actually really get to turn 50 years old. As you can see, I have a tasty beverage. I mean, we like 10 minutes and some change away from it being in the afternoon. Just coming off of a rather fantastic weekend with my wife, for we celebrated 2 years of marriage. Uh, I mean, considering the fact that we've been knowing each other since we was kids. So y'all know how the story goes, right? You know, they go away, then I went off into went join the army, and well, like I say, I ain't gonna get into that too much. But since we actually really talking about marriages, apparently early Saturday morning, this woman gets on Facebook Live, right? I guess she didn't got it in her head, right, that she didn't had enough of her husband. So she gonna kill her husband. But this is something that you gotta be like, okay, I put like this. We all get pissed off at our spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case gonna be, right? And I'm gonna say the exact same shit that I said when what that other guy, what happened with the guy that they caught jogging, right? And then you know it put like this. It always happens the same way, people, right? You shoot somebody or something finna happen, right? The shit always goes off camera. You hear shots being fired because I'm looking at this video now, right? Now, if she pissed off, it, it's just a lot of stuff. You know, I look at it like this: if you pissed off, if you that damn pissed off, if you that damn pissed off, right? You ain't got no time to be on a motherfucking Facebook Live or on YouTube or Instagram or whatever your choice is, whatever your choice of social media at that particular time, right? You ain't got time for all that kind of stuff. If you gonna kill somebody, just go ahead and you know, kill whoever the fuck you gonna kill, right? And then get your ass out of there. But what happens? But what happens is that, and for those y'all that have watched it, right? You see everybody in play, right? And then they put the phone down and they argue or whatever, and then you hear pow pow. Well, actually, you only heard one gunshot, right? Now, if it was a headshot, then okay, but you know, very seldom, whether put like this, whether it was a headshot or whether it was a shot in the chest that actually really got the heart, then hey, it is what it is, right? So my whole deal is you put the phone down, but I mean, I'm just looking at this and I'm like, you put the phone down. It's still it's still it's it's still going or whatever, right? I mean, you just motherfucking cut the shit off. You don't never actually like really want to put nothing like that. Because I'm watching it now, and so now they didn't flip the phone over, right? So I'm just like, come on, people, we 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 finna do this again, right? So she in jail. They really playing this shit off, right? And so I'm again, it was the same thing with that other Facebook Live killer, right? At least, and I know I did a show on that on my other channel, but like at least it was actually like really somewhat believable, more believable than this shit here, right? So I mean, but then again, you go back and you look at that shit, and everybody knows that don't blood don't flow like that, right? So and so again, here we go. We got us another one. And then the kids, they coming in there, they crying the cat on, right? So everybody in there hooping and hollering or whatever, doing a real good, doing a real good acting job. Now I already know somebody gonna get on here and they gonna say, "What the hell is this guy talking about here?" Right? And motherfucker gonna be like, "Well, you wasn't there, and neither was you, motherfucker." Right? But you believe every goddamn thing that you see on motherfucking television, right? Because unless, and even here, you gotta be like, okay, even if they would have showed footage of the guy coming out on the stretcher or whatever, putting him in the ambulance or whatever, right? Even there, you still gotta ask yourself, okay, they really playing this. They really gotta. They really trying to make this shit actually really look convincing, right? But like I said, my whole deal is this: how many people that you know that were like, okay, well, I didn't have it with my husband, or I didn't had it with my wife, so I'm gonna go on Facebook and I'm gonna record the whole damn thing. I ain't gonna let y'all see nothing. I'm gonna flip the phone over, right? And y'all will hear a gunshot or whatever, and you be like, well, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. I'm like, I'm just, I'm just like, because for me, like I said, unless they pulling the body out, right? You can't you can't arrest that woman, right? Because who's to say, for one, who's to say that she actually really did it? All we hear is a goddamn gunshot, right? Somebody else could have came in there, right, and shot that guy, or just held the gun up in the air and shot it up in shot it in the air, right? And then that'd be the end of it, right? So my whole deal is, and I've been telling y'all this forever and a day. Don't believe every motherfucking thing that you see on, whether it's on the goddamn idiot box, as my grandma used to say, or on motherfucking Facebook. I mean, my whole deal is You didn't put like this. It would have been a hell of a lot more convincing, for one, if you wouldn't have flipped the damn phone over, right? Still had the phone in your hand, and then you shoot this motherfucker, right? Don't do like what the last Facebook killer, so-called Facebook killer, did, because he goes to there and ask that old man, "How old are you?" Right? Got the phone. Look, got the phone in his hand, right? And apparently he got the gun in the other hand. So he will come up to that man, "How old are you?" Right? As soon as, because the guy had to backtrack. He like, "What you say?" He like, "How old are you?" And then he give an age, and then all you see is the phone going that way, and all you hear is gunshots, right? And then he had to hurry up and made it look like that. Oh, well, yeah, he dead. See the blood. See the blood running off. So, but instead of that, right? Instead of doing that, these motherfuckers, they did some shit like this here, right? And like, motherfucker, blah 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 blah, and then you hear pow. Oh, I don't want to go to jail. And then the little badass kid coming there crying the can on, right? It ain't nothing but a motherfucking acting job, people. So, and then just like I say, you know, I'm not even gonna give up the guys the channel that is on, right? But I'm looking at this, and it's like they did like an hour and a half of this shit, right? So again, I'm just like, okay, who who does that? I mean, and and this is another reason why it's bullshit, because Facebook, they quick to put a motherfucker in Facebook jail because you done said something you ain't got no business saying. But they let this shit run for an hour, and I'm looking at it right now. So Facebook let this shit run for 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 57 seconds. But I can't even get on there and say something like, well, yeah, he needed his ass whooped, right? Or it was one thing on there, they had a woman on there talking about, well, would you hit this? And I said, yeah, I hit it with a truck going 90 miles an hour. Oh, you can't say that. Like, but Facebook let that shit run for damn now an hour and 20 minutes. Okay. Fuck games as usual. I got it. Right? But again, people, that's my spiel on that. Just like say, you ain't gonna get nothing. I mean, put like this, she could get off, right? She could act like that could, because all you hear is a motherfucking gunshot. You don't know who shot who, right? And so unless this dummy just came, yeah, I shot my husband, right? And but then again, again, if that's the case, then you're gonna be like, okay, well, I don't want to go to jail. And then it's just for some fact, because and here's another thing too, right? I mean, granted fact, I don't watch the news, nothing like that, but to my understanding, they didn't say shit about this on Good Morning America. If anything, they were talking about the tornado that come through South Carolina and tore up this one business. And I'm just like, okay, I'm pretty sure that restaurant wasn't the only business in that town that got hit by the tornado, right? But again, people, now let's just get something straight here. I'm not saying that shit don't happen, but the shit what they put on television. Some of that shit you gotta question. Like really, you really gotta stop and ask yourself, okay, did this shit actually really take place? Right? And what is it that you're gonna get out of going on Facebook Live, right? And shoot your husband, right? Because again, right? I remember I did a motherfucking show a while back. It was this woman, this so-called woman. Well, ain't no so-called woman. This woman went to the club, right? Drunk as shit or whatever. Then she said that, okay, this guy raped her, right? But the thing about it though, you recording it, right? So I'm just like, okay, did you get raped? Or was old boy just tearing your guts out? Plain and simple. Because even there, because when you get, because I'm telling you something, when you're getting raped, right, you're not gonna keep the motherfucking phone in your hand. If anything, you need to be getting away from this motherfucker. You ain't gonna lay there with the goddamn phone in your hand. I'm so fucking sorry. And then, like I said, y'all already know how I feel about the motherfucking George Floyd deal. Y'all already know. I already told y'all how I felt about Trey Nichols or Three Nichols, right? And so here's another latest and greatest bullshit story. They should have just actually they should have put on there for entertainment purposes only, right? But hey, again, I'm just a crazy uncle with my tasty beverage, right? Then, like I say, I just come off of an outstanding weekend with my wife, my sweet, and here it is come Saturday, April 1st, April Fool's Day, right? I'll turn 50. And then again, watch a bastard get on here, tell me, he called himself the crazy uncle, and he was born on April Fool's. Well, guess what? The joke on motherfucking y'all. Because you raggedy bastards you raggedy motherfuckers was celebrating January 1st. Talking about Happy New Year. Knowing damn well you had 90 plus days left before the actual New Year starts. And again, like y'all will take this and y'all will turn it around and flip it around or whatever the fuck that y'all do. Right? Y'all try to break this motherfucker. I haven't had nobody break none of my shit down in a while. Right? Because for one, you can't break none of my shit down. So don't even motherfucking try. But like I said, people, y'all want to believe that shit, y'all go right ahead. Because ain't nobody in jail, ain't nobody dead neither. Right? You can't sit up here and flip the phone over. Because again, right? Facebook could have stopped that shit. Because Facebook, Google, all the motherfuckers, they're all in the same realm, right? You could be thinking of some shit and bam, it'll pop up, right? So they could have cut that shit if they really wanted to, right? So but like I say, that's my spiel. I'm done with it. And so like with that being said, hey, guess what? Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dan, tell Big Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa, motherfucker next door across the street round the corner, Paulus Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. Till next time.